Have you ever had trouble planning a trip?
Have you ever worried if the rooms you booked will be adequate for your needs?
Did you ever call the hotel to see if you could go through the bedroom door?
Or even ask for room pictures to know if there's a closet under your sink that would block your wheelchair? If it's hard for you to plan trips, imagine for those who face difficulties with accessibility and have to find answers to these questions. Traveling being handicapped might seem scary and sometimes near to impossible.
To better understand this problem, we talked to people with disabilities and we met André Camargos. He thought he couldn't travel because of his conditions and didn't know he could get tours, hotels, and reliable information to travel safely. After a lot of research, reading about other travelers with disabilities, he empowered himself and made his first trip, which was life-changing. Today, he is the author of the blog Tourist Wheelchair and loves to travel and write about his experience. But he still needs help planning his trips. We talked to him and he said he would travel more if he had more information about accessibility at his destination. Here is what he told us in our interview.
Coisa que pega mais é que assim, informação,
Aham.
se a pessoa tiver um pouco de curiosidade, ela encontra, né, essas informações mais gerais. O difícil mesmo é você achar informação sobre acessibilidade, informação que dá para confiar. Assim,
Saquei.
We also talked to Laura, handicapped and passionate with traveling. She told us she went through troubles on her last trip. The room she reserved was good for her, but public transportation in the city did not support her needs. This made her feel insecure to go for new adventures.
Besides Andrea and Laura, 86% of travelers with accessibility issues would travel more if they had more information about their destinations. Today, 50% of the world's population has some accessibility problems, and that number is still growing. Our goal is to allow these people to travel the world and have great experiences. With reliable information, we want to enhance people's lives through accessible tourism.
And that's when Blue was born. Blue is a chatbot that gives autonomy to travelers with disabilities by providing hand-picked information about hotels, weather, transportation, and more.
This is a short video demonstration of the chatbot in action. The full demo can be found in the attached link in the description below. Blue gives quick answers with few user input.
We built Blue using state-of-the-art technology. We used serverless IBM Cloud functions to cross data from the Booking.com API with external information about the city, saved on AWS S3 storage. Also, we used IBM Watson Smart Conversations to process natural language and build an interface while consuming the serverless functions.
We created Blue to be easy to deploy. We chose to use serverless functions so that the code will be completely decoupled, giving interoperability and facilitating its maintenance and development. Those functions are available on the GitHub repository we sent you.
On the other hand, Watson is easy to connect to other interfaces like Facebook, Instagram, and your own website. By importing our attached JSON file, in seconds it will be ready to use. But let's stop talking about technology. Let's get to the business. Based on a sprint design process, we first validated the problem by researching and talking to people who really have these issues. From that, we prototyped our solution. And following the script, we went back to talking with our target audience to validate our solution and made tests to improve the user experience.
And here's what they told us.
bem bacana, assim.
Show.
A ideia é boa,
Aham.
porque essa coisa de concentrar as informações facilita, porque principalmente assim, porque as pessoas vão viajando, a gente meio que vai criando quase uma metodologia
Sim.
de planejamento, né? Mas vamos para a pessoa que não tem essa prática, e mesmo para mim, eu usaria isso como fonte de informação.
Uh-huh. Right now, Blue is just a baby, but she's starting to take her first steps. Keeping our mindset of iterable improvements, Blue will be able to send emails to customers with checklists that remember them what they need to do before traveling, like buy tickets, book accessible rooms at booking.com, rent a car, also at booking.com. We will also suggest travel insurance services that can turn out to be a new source of income by becoming a new partner like Kayak and rental cars.
We are the team that created Blue. We are not just software developers.
We are product developers that know how to hack and build what people really need.
In the future, Booking.com could become the go-to platform for accessible tourism in the world.
Choose us to make that happen.